Thank you, Lisa. All right, welcome everybody. Great to be here. Boston's one of my favorite towns. Went to school here in BU, 82 to 86. Any more BU people? None. Okay, good. Okay. I have got the presentation to you today, a little more practical, but your path to your first 100 agents. Who'd like to get 100 agents between now and the next year you come back? Okay? I'm going to give you the path to go to 100 agents. It's the path that I've followed over the last 12 months to just about get to 100. I'm at about 90 right now. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. Give you a quick framework. Do it all in about 14 minutes. So I'm from New York. If you can, I can talk fast, you can write fast. How's that? Okay, so my quick background. I've been licensed about 7 years, 5 at eXp, it'll be 5 in October, about 2.5 at KW. I got my license because real estate agents were actually kind of an obstacle for me. I wanted to buy properties, be an investor. I wanted to go right to the lockbox, right? I've got 6 kids, 5 are at eXp. Okay, still waiting for the most kid at eXp ward. Where's Sean? Okay, so my kids got licensed. They needed a career. My 3 boys all did military, going into the workforce. So it worked out, right? Year 1, we list 21 properties, all expired, cold calls. We double that, year 2 to 40. Then comes eXp. That was like releasing the parking brake. Technology, plugging in, collaboration, events like this. We go to 80 transactions into our 3rd year. And then from there we just run it up. We get to about just shy of 100 transactions, about 700,000 GCI. Icon 3 times over, and now focus on attraction. So currently about 90 agents. My group grows now at about 7 to 10 a month total, and I onboard typically over the last 6 to 7 months, averaging 2 to 3 a month personal sponsors. This is the path. I'm going to give it to you right now and lay it out for you. See, I believe that we are best positioned to serve those that we once were. So I'm a producing agent just like all you guys in the room here, and I served, I'm going to help you do what I just did. Is that good? 100 agents? Yes. Okay, so let's go through this. You get 3 pillars for success. 3 pillars. Pillar 1, unshakable belief. Okay, we'll talk about that. Okay, do you think Chad has unshakable belief? Did he convince you of that in about 90 seconds? Right, no doubt. Unshakable belief. Point 2 I'm going to talk about is running partners. You don't have to do this alone. I'm not doing it alone, and you won't do it alone. And number 3 is the framework. I'm going to give you a quick framework where I'll show you 40% of the people that you approach in the right way will say yes to having a conversation, and those that don't will thank you for thinking of them. Okay, this is the process. So the unshakable belief, right? I don't need this slide anymore because Chad was here. You understand it. It's essential for influencing others. Okay, it's the passion to share. How do you develop it here? Okay, Rob Flick, who very blessed to have dinner with last night, incredible leader at eXp. You'll hear from him later. This is his quote. I've heard him say it a number of times right off your video. Rob, you agree that quote's yours? Okay, I didn't make it up. We have got the deal. You need to believe this. Okay, this one slide, you can't fit on the slide the deal that we have. From the financial strength, the NASDAQ, S&P 600, our tech, right, our compensation, the Icon Award, the stock, the revenue share, right? I have agents say, I don't really care about the stock so much, that's not me. I said, yeah, I felt the same way too, till I sold some of my Icon stock and paid for my daughter's wedding. I mean, then it was nice, right? You can care about that. So we have got the deal. You've got to dive into this, you've got to plug in. Everybody in this room, we've got great leadership here. Don't ever forget that. We've got the deal. Now, Revenue Share 2.0. This is a game changer Okay, especially for those of us that, was it about a year and a half ago now, we switched to Revenue Share 2.0 approximately. Okay, when I was an Icon agent, just out there selling, Revenue Share was a nice idea, and I got to 20, 25 agents, set it organically. Remember, 5 of my kids, okay, so they were an easy get, all right? So, but still, now, as an Icon agent, or a producing agent in this room, you walk in here day one, you have 3 lines open, 3 levels. You hit your cap, you got 5 levels. You Icon, you got 7. As an Icon agent who knows other big producers at some other brokerages, you now have a meaningful reason to go speak to them and bring over a team, because 3 levels are unlocked immediately. And if you're Iconing, there's 7. So everybody has that ability now to go make a meaningful, literally one phone call that converts to an agent coming over, and have 3 levels. It could be 1 on your first level, 5 on 2, and it could be 20 on 3. You'll see $1, you'll see money on every one of those, right? Nobody's got this. The year one potentially the bonus, $4,000 for a capping agent. Right? Go introduce 5 people in the next 12 months. Make an extra $20,000. I mean, that's real money. So the revenue share. Now this one here is where the belief really has to come in. You're going to hear stories on the stage today that are like no other stories told in any other brokerage platform on the planet. True or false? True? Okay? If you've been to Cabo, you heard them on stage, right? You're going to hear it today. All the other build events, okay? Look, they've got, meaning the other brokerages, they've got good training events. They've got bright lights. They do big production. They got technology. They don't have people on stage telling stories like you're going to hear today, right? Life-changing stories, right? Families supported through tragedies, right? People who couldn't work for health reasons being supported on rev share, stock changing their lives. It's not going to happen anywhere else. Okay, I've got a single mom in my group, introduced 2 agents. She gets about 300 and change a month. Okay, is that meaningful for a single mom trying to get by? $300 a month come in? Not bad, right? That's a car payment. All right, we've got other brokerages offering you free car washes. We give them the car. Okay, you get it, you get it. So you got to build your belief. Go to Brent Gove's channel. He's got all the videos there. Watch the videos. Make this your playlist. Right? You've got to get it so deep inside of you that no one can shake it from you. Okay? And it's not just the numbers. So we've got the belief. You got to build your belief. Okay? Pillar 2 is your running partners. Who are you going to build this with? Okay? Co-sponsorship, in my opinion, is an absolute game changer for the company. It allows you to create new connections and new partnerships that didn't exist. No other company has done it like we've done it. Designed in the way we've done it, that it's additive and not subtractive. Okay? It doesn't split the revenue share going up. You just stack one on the other. I'm going to teach it to you by an example. So, got the rotate. Where's Shannon? Prosperity Group. You with me? Yes? Can't hear you. Okay. They're over there. Keith. Commercial agent number 1. Anybody know Keith Andrews? You're going to hear from him speak? Okay. Okay. Been speaking to Shannon since the beginning of the year. They're a mega team coming across. Hybrid residential commercial team. So as they got close to making their final decision to join, I start speaking to Keith. Keith, I got a hybrid residential commercial team. I'd love for you to co-sponsor them with me. You'd be the best co-sponsor. Together, right? Thank you, right? Together, we will now help them go to 100, 1,000 agents, because Keith is going to bring the commercial knowledge, the connections, right? We'll bring the residential, the technology, the AI, like Lisa mentioned, and Shannon, her group, now has kind of like 2 parents both equally vested in wanting to help her grow. Now, it can be a little confusing, co-sponsorship. If you don't kind of get the math, it's okay, come talk to me, I'll show you the math. But it is game changing. Okay? Running partners, the framework, okay? This framework, I promise if you use it and you'll internalize it, will get you about a 40% yes to having a conversation. Okay? But you got to have the other two things in place before you do it. It's a prerequisite. Okay? Could you build an organization? Could you get to 100 if 4 to 10 people said, sure, I'll have a conversation, and then you put them with the right person? Yes or no? Yes or yes? Yes. 100%. Okay. So, don't do what I did, by the way. This is the quick slide. Like when I first got eXp and joined and called every agent in my MLS, which is a small MLS in Maine. Okay? I got to the point where I would text an agent first saying, it's Mike and I'm calling about your listing this time. Then they would take my call. So don't do that. All right, the right approach is on a whole different level. We're going to connect to them and make them feel valued. So here's what I found about scripts. It's not the words that you say, it's how you make that person feel. Make them feel valued, wanted, and appreciated. You will get the result you're looking for. Okay? And we said it last night, you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. So let's look at some of this, who you pick. I mean, you guys that are still in production, and I think most of this room is, have a huge advantage. You know, we're shoulder to shoulder with agents every single day. Open houses, networking events, right? Closings, buyers, sellers. Start working with the people you want to work with. Pick who you want to be in business with. People you authentically admire and like. The ones you don't like, don't call. Okay? So, here's my conversation framework. I'm going fast. Have I lost anybody yet, or are you still with me? We're good? Okay. Is this valuable? Yes? Okay. So, the opening framework is right here. Genuine opening of rapport. Start the conversation. You know, it was great having that transaction with you. Really, really respected the way that you worked with your client. And a little bit of Ford, family, occupation, recreation, dreams. Don't jump right into a conversation. But then go to, look, recently I started to build something very different than my production business. And today, we're a group of 90 agent partners. This year was a group who closed 500 transactions and about 170 million in volume. Most people will say, wow, really? Say, yeah. And listen, I'm giving you a call because we think you'd be a great fit for what we're doing. We're going to go, really? Say, yeah. And I'm not sure if it's for you, but how about Monday would you be to hop on a short 20-minute Zoom call with one of my business partners, just so we can share it with you, and then we'll let you decide if you think it might be an opportunity for you in the future. Okay, I'll tell you right now, I set 2 to 3 appointments a day. 48% of those that I reach out to will say yes. Okay, now there's statistics from there, they're all not going to join, but if you will follow this framework, I've taught numbers of people to do this in my group, as well as other people that work in my coaching and training with, and they can replicate these results, right? Rob Flick taught me if it's not duplicatable, it's not worth doing, right? It can't be built on personality, on you individually, right? You'll bring your own personality to this, but use a proven framework. Don't have to go fish for new scripts. Make sense? Okay. So there we go. I'm going to just go faster here because I'm short on time, but you're going to find that somebody is super happy where they're at, they'll turn you down, but they will thank you for thinking of them, right? I hear it all the time. That, gosh, Mike, thanks so much. We appreciate you reaching out. And they'll tell you why they can't come. No problem, right? I'll tell you how to deal with it in a second. Happy but always open to learn. I hear that fairly often. Then I hear happy, and I'm really curious to see what you guys got going on, because we're thinking of making a change. Okay? Those are the three major the three categories of agents you're going to hear from. And this is your quick follow-up strategy, right? If they say no, revisit at the end of the year, no problem. Invite them to things. You must have things to invite them to. We have a daily call, 9 to 9:30, script and role play. Right? I teach 4 to 5 trainings a week along with my son Ben. Some of you know him in here. AI, organic Google lead generation, right? Have what to invite them to, okay? Send them, if they can't make the training, send the replay. Think of them. This is how you follow up with quality. Now, if you don't have anything to invite them to, then I want you to think about, are you ready to attract? Because you can't invite someone to what you're not a part of. If you're not plugged in and engaging and improving yourself, what are you inviting people to partner with you at? Think about it. Okay? And use your running partner, your co-sponsor, right, who's running any number of trainings as well. Use them, leverage them, build your foundation first. There you got it, your 3 pillars, unshakable belief. Running partners, you got your framework. Here's your QR code. If you scan it, you get the slides and a quick summary of everything else we talked about today. So, that was fast. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.